You're live.
Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube? This is SCL0320 representing JVS. So I'm back for another review. Well, actually, it's not a review. This is just a reaction. Sorry, you guys. I'm kind of driving. Wifey is holding the phone, which I love you, baby. Thank you so much. But we just got done looking at an advanced screening for the movie Dunkirk. This is Christopher Nolan at his best cinematically. And I think he's been working on this project for about a good 2 years. So what were our impressions of it? Personally, I think that from a visual standpoint, cinematically, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like the way they were able to capture this. They kept me fully immersed from a first-person standpoint, from a third-person standpoint, and I think that the scope of this is just amazing. I think they did a great job with the scope of this film and the way they were able to capture every single moment of the events that were happening on Dunkirk. Now, the movie itself and the way that they told the story was very Christopher Nolan-esque, where it jumped from one place to another. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it was kind of like, I don't feel like I can tangibly say I know who any of the characters' names were, and at the same exact time, I can't say where moments of time happened unless I actually looked at the movie again. So that's why I'm kind of confused as to say whether or not this was an excellent film, a well-directed film, or was this just an all-over-the-place kind of movie? Because it was definitely a lot that actually happened, and I don't know if I can really process everything to give you guys an accurate review. I know that Wifey, she's got a different perspective on the movie, but there were moments of suspense that I can definitely say throughout the film that we definitely felt. Baby, what did you think about it?
Wait a minute. I think for me, I don't know how to, I need to process it, I guess. I think it would behoove anyone who's about to go see this movie to kind of, oh, it says you have poor connection.
Sure.
Oh, keep talking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it would behoove you to kind of research the story a little bit. I think. What do you think? Just so that you kind of, because they don't give you any, they give you very little background.
It's not a lot of context as to
how we got here. Yeah, so I think
it's just like you're in the moment.
Yes.
Like,
so I think for me, I would have done better if I would have. So like, I'm gonna go home and like research this and figure out, like, because I think more of it'll make sense to me then.
Yeah.
But it was definitely beautifully shot. Definitely, it holds your attention. It definitely holds your attention. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, I definitely say I agree with that, because there were a lot of moments where I was like, what actually happened? If you don't actually know what actually happened with Dunkirk, this movie is not one of those biographical films that's going to tell you exactly what actually happened. In terms of how the war started, they talk about Winston Churchill quite a bit, but at the same time, you don't know, okay, what moment is this battle going on? And I think that personally, that Christopher Nolan and his brother Chris, the reason, well, not his brother Chris, what was his brother's name? I don't remember. But him and his brother, I think the way they wrote this is to just put you in the eyes of three different people, and you're just stuck in the situation. Like, you don't, I think that a lot of people would think that, okay, you go into a war, you know everything that's going on. That's not the case for this group. They didn't know even like why they were still there. And I think that that's what the movie tries to bring you out of, like trying to understand why you're here, but so much surviving. From the very opening shot, like, you got this kid that is really just trying to survive. Everybody that's around him is just dying, and he's just trying to make it. Like, it was to the point that he was sitting there trying to use the bathroom. He couldn't even do that. And there are a lot of moments where people have to rely on other people, but at the same exact time, there are a lot of moments where fear and a lot of different problems happen that, I don't know, like, I don't know how some of them actually made it out of it. So based on this being a true story, and if this is true to form, this is very well captured. I think it's a very well directed film. The problem is, I think that it's got so much meat to it, but it doesn't have like those closeness moments because it's going from all different directions. So I don't know how I'm actually going to grade this, but I can definitely say cinematography-wise, this is a masterpiece. But film-wise and story-wise, I don't know if this is Christopher Nolan's best at all. So that's my thoughts on it. You got anything else, babe?
Mm-mm.
All right, babe. Well, we're gonna go. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. You can push the finish button, babe.
Okay, bye.
Later. And say end.